All right, we have a political cartoon right here for the muckrakers, and since you are not here with me, I'm just going to have to explain it to you, okay? So we got all the rats and the bugs and the snakes and the cockroaches, and that represents the corruption that is being raked up by the muckrakers. Now, the flashlight in particular represents the newspapers and the books that the muckrakers wrote, because that is what shined the light on the corruption so the American people could see it. This guy right here is named Lincoln Steffens. He wrote a fascinating book called The Shame of the Cities. Okay, now I told you a lot of stories from The Shame of the Cities. Y'all remember we talked about last chapter, the dumbbell tenements, the rats crawling around and biting children's feet, and garbage can of a building, and you know, all this kind of stuff. Garbage landslides, dead horses in the street. That all comes out of The Shame of the Cities. Okay. So if you ever want to really read about what it was like to be in New York around the turn of the century, in the bad part of town, go ahead and pick that book up and check it out, okay? All right, our next muckraker is an extremely powerful lady. This lady brought down the biggest robber baron out there, okay, by writing a book. Her name is Ida Tarbell, okay? She wrote investigative reports about the Standard Oil Company. She showed without a doubt how Rockefeller was crooked and how he used horrible business practices that were borderline illegal to gain all of his monopoly and his fortune. And once this was printed, okay, once the light was shining, right, once the book was printed, but by the way, her investigative reports came out first in the newspaper, and once she had enough of them, she collected them and printed a book. So once the history of the Standard Oil Company was actually printed, a lot of Congress members got a hold of this book and said, these things should be illegal. So in 1912, they drug Rockefeller into into Congress, and they ordered him to break up his Standard Oil monopoly. Okay, so let's see what I was gonna say before the thing beeped again. Let's see. Yeah, that's it.